Так, алло. Всем привет. Сейчас потестим звук. Всем привет. Сейчас потестим звук. Вроде нормально. Всем привет. Играем в Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Сейчас потестим первую звук. Часть вообще с кайфом поиграл. Вроде нормально. Всем привет. Играем в Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Сейчас потестим первую звук. Часть вообще с кайфом поиграл. Вроде... Погнали. Новая игра.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Пошла жара.
We need more!
Пацана подбили. Что?
Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
А это тот замок с первой части.
This onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Опа.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Вот
Will you
он.
come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready! Position!
Ушел.
Take cover! Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh?
Есть такой. Арбалет.
Make it count.
Эти вещи на будущее можешь положить их в сундук, что стоит возле любого спального места, которое ты получил или снял. Все твои вещи доступны из любого сундука. Когда варишь снадобье, лучше всего точно следовать рецепту. Из списка рецептов можешь сразу выставить на алхимический стол все нужные компоненты. Следи за тем, что ты тянешь ворон. Если съесть или выпить что-то испорченное, рискуешь заработать отравление. Работать зачмуриваться, как здоровье вылечить его можно. Да, алкоголь хороший слуга, скверный хозяин. Если не знать меры, и ровен час попадать в зависимость. Ну, есть такое. Нормально. Всякие механики, да, интересно, добавили. Не помню, были они, нет. Бухать можно было вроде. перевязать, иначе рискуешь стечь кровью. Можешь открывать и закрывать забрал шлема, когда захочешь. Интересно. Типа, чтоб в лицо не тыкнули. Люди будут настороженно относиться к тебе, если увидят, что ты крадешь или ходишь с оружием в руках. Снаряжение шумит, но это было, кстати. Я почти всю первую часть в легкой броне пробегал. Если тебя не поймали на преступление, то оно не повредит твою репутацию. Факты. О, спасительный шнапс. В первой части был. Что мы грузимся 1000 лет. Странно. Живи. А, вон он, кружочек, да? Поменялся. Сейчас будет мясо. Боевку, кстати, в первой части все хейтили. Мне зашла. Интересно было. Такая. Своим вайбом. Зафига. Не так долго. Хочется сражаться. Дайте сражаться. Кайф. Чё это? Болят. Тиру. Я богу-то. Балаем. Ушел отсюда. Ага. Кайфуй. Минус. Едем. Как? Пониже надо брать типа. А, он хочет. Хана тебе.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Fill them with arrows!
Не попадаешь, что ли?
Stay covered!
Спалили. Сгорели на работе.
Get ready for another attack! This one's the motherfuckers!
Спалил.
Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Меч плюс меч.
That's it!
Сухой черт. Нормально погоняло. Братишки. Атаки, защищаться.
King Wenceslas!
Битва с носой. Окей.
Come and help me with this bastard! Light him up!
Далее. Че она избивалась? Ладно. Зажать надо. За кого? Вроде. Да нет, нет.
I've been hit. I don't poke at
Логично.
it. Just calm down. Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that.
Сука, юват.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Пойдем. Жалко, пацан. Всего лишь хотел того, что хотят все. Тут бойня в натуре резня. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Тема. Средневековая такая атмосфера. Вообще кайф, вообще кайф. Нужно на жестком делать. Поэтому долго. Точно, кстати. Сейчас нормально. Несколько недель назад. Писек.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, you are!
Это типа я помню. Братишка, это
What is
лет.
that you keep yelling,
Нашли.
Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Oh, Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune
Удача
favors
любит
the
смелых.
brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women.
Вот посмотрим,
And
покутим.
simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Бай-бай-бай. Всех бежит.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Здоровый замок. Леса. Вообще тема. Классно. Сенсу единственное надо помедленнее сделать, по-моему.
Well, Henry,
Нормально.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern.
Так. Чуть-чуть надо сенсу понизить. И расширенная рамка. Понял.
Drink to our success and chase some local wenches.
Не, еще надо поменьше. Это прям...
Hey,
Пойдет.
but why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's
так
just
проверяет.
testing me.
Aye,
Может.
it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia.
Пять тачек
The
точно.
king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Буду проскочить. Сейчас что-нибудь будет. Суета, суета, суета. Ну, прикольно. Забавно.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Враги. Фигово. Или хорошо? Не понял. Файт будет?
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Так, пошла заявка. Так, я солдат и телохранитель пана Поддержка, советник шляхтичей, посланник, я следопыт. Ваш стиль игры. Солдат превыше всего ценит оружие в руке и крепкий доспех, а еще известен пыльчивым характером. Советник предпочитает решать проблемы, пользуясь своими знаниями, своим языком, добросовом. Разведчик скрывается в тени и решает задачи тихо, незаметно и скрытно. Учится начальной очки опыта, первый солдат. Солдат.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Убеждение. Множество ситуаций можно разрешить, убедив собеседников. В диалогах у вас будет выбор из некоторых из приведенных ниже вариантов, которые определяют вашу реакцию. Но будьте внимательны. Для убеждения требуется, чтобы ваш собеседник вам поверил. Красноречие. Ты пытаешься разрешить ситуацию спокойно, сдержанно, обаяние. Ты линяешь своей благородной внешностью и хорошей репутацией, могущество. Ты стараешься вести себя как герой, защитник слабых. Запугивание, ну, естественно. Вот сразу они могут понять, что такое угроза превосходства. Ясно показать другим, что сильнее и знатнее, чем они. Принуждение. Ты скажешь что угодно, чтобы взять верх, и не внушаешься ложью и манипуляцией. Деньги. Пытаться у собеседника, ваши характеристики. Логично, интересно. Так, что получается? Красноречие. Могущество, да типа обаяние, да-да-да. Ну, тут либо могущество, либо красноречие. Запугивать их нет смысла, их больше. Превосходство, но типа мы перед ними в чем? Мы же враги, типа, чем мы будем учиться? Принуждением. Типа Красноречие могу, ну говорю, могущество. Да. Мы солдаты и могли бы помочь вам с разбойниками.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help
Нормально.
might well come in handy. All right.
Ну, изи. В принципе, читаем.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These
Нормально
bandits
всё.
create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
Блядь, типа.
Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky.
Сотник.
Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Походу нападут на нас именно. Собачку, главное, не обижайте собачку.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Нормально. Ну такой себе разбойник и план.
Henry! Whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking!
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last.
Для барбоса еды и накормить
That
его.
barking was a pain in the ass.
Чем
Come
его
on,
накормить?
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Это можно брать?
Love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
Here you go.
I do not.
Take it.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always lose.
Search.
Ha ha.
Ничего нет.
Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No!
Henry, come here. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Рисуну снарядиться, окей. Меню игрока, общие сведения. Одна. Кодекс. Характеристики. Тут все понятно. Надеюсь, защиту для головы. Блин, прикольно сделали. Более детализировано, да? А в первой части. Буф нету, да? Чего у нас? Сила, ловкость, живучесть одинаково. Скорость. Это типа много? 100, найс. Все нас слышали. Как там его крутить? Я забыл.
So, shall we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Чему накормить-то? Рогалики он не ест, я так понял. Почему-то. Вино. Яблоко. С чего бы ему есть яблоко?
Here you go. Take it.
Чем его накормить-то?
What did I do to you?
А, во.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Так. Принцесса всем будет испанского пива. Точно хочешь, чтобы он тебя... Как насчет поменяться? Ну,
Come on, Oath.
потраем.
We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Понял. Салам. Кольцо.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Было бы чем, ну ладно. Костя, хотите поиграть в азартные игры, то игроков Костя вы найдете любой. Я, конечно, Костя отложена из предыдущих бросков. Кость выбрана, чтобы отложить. Текущий выбор. Индра, цель, соперник, умерачки, выбрав все. Игральные кости, то можете их выбрать перед началом игры. Большинство игральных костей есть особые свойства, которых можно прочитать в описании. Они позволяют использовать специальные приемы, чтобы повысить удачу. Вот игры ты начинаешь игру, бросая все 6 костей. Затем ты отмечаешь кости, которые хочешь отложить. Ты убираешь их в сторону и в конце получаешь за них очки. Оставшиеся кости можешь перебросить. Можно продолжать бросать кости до тех пор, пока у тебя в игре остается хотя бы одна кость. Если за своим броском ты не смог набрать ни одного очка, все набранные в этом канале очки теряются. Если свои игры в кости заключается в том, чтобы закончить кон и забрать очки до того, как появляется риск не набрать ни одного очка броском. Победителем становится игрок, первым набравший нужное количество очков. В нижнем углу показывается цена в очках. Ниже приведем все комбинации костей и их 150. Тройки много дают, да? Последовательность много дает. Одиночки дают. Ну, договор работает как Джокер, более жесткость. Каждая дополнительная куча после 3 удваивает значение.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Вроде понял. Смотрим. 1500. Что у меня выпало? У меня 4 этих есть. Это отложим. Отложить. Я что, с первого? Так, записать и...
Mother of
Я выиграл.
damn
С
your
первого.
eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Сюда. А сегодня психуй, брат. Нормально все. Где это? Вредный тип. Что за дерево? То кольцо у меня.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Так, где этот барбос? Братишка, ешь. Что это? Пакет взял? Мясо, читы какие-то. Мы такое...
Look what I have for you.
Все? Довольно? Нормально. Все, go файтиться.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Точка атак может сам даже.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Keep your distance, Henry. Nice.
Где в насос? А, вот. Желтая.
Good. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. Pretty good. Too soon. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Sweet. Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
О, я помню
Be sure to
Бернарда.
remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Выменять зону только при помощи адскую зону, в которой ваш противник.
Slow. Nice. Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Деньги.
How about 100 groschen?
Давай. Делай.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Плюс 100
Defend
грош.
yourself.
Она тебе, мужик.
Off to a good start.
Или мне? Фак.
Go for it! Nice technique! Did you see that?
Now we're even.
Так, насос. Ага. Неплохо. Ага. Сюда. Контур. Еще.
Fuck me.
Нормально. Снизу. Не получилось. Сбоку. Справа. Нормально. Справа решил. Слева. Езжал. Подвоил. Как ты можешь было менять вектор атаки? Так. Их типа. Или ты еще не прокачался? А, не хватает выносливости. Изи.
I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Нормально. Кухать.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
А я и в Ратай выиграл.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Парень где-то рядом стоял. А чё, будем... А, мы качаемся, да, здесь? Сила, конечно. То есть мне тебя оттаскивать. Я вас разнял. Ты бы запросто с нами подержался. Я мужа угомонил.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
Блять, что?
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches.
Факт.
Ain't that right, Henry?
Да.
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Много не болтаем о таком.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Они так сидят.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Комары — это мясо вообще. Бесит меня.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Псарь. Скрытность, свое желание. Скромность. Укрытие искал. С тобой был все время. С тобой что-то чует. Скрытность можно прокачать, кстати?
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Мышка. Полная мышка. Факты, факты.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day
Походу
or
они
two,
здесь надолго
perhaps.
задержатся.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Ну, я хз, кто это.
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And
Разрыв большой.
we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Так, ну меч.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course,
Мечник.
you have to
Yes.
train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Посидели, поболтали. Сейчас мыться. А стопудово нападут на нас.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Разоблачаться.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Кровь пожалуем разогнать. Ловишь в ахуе.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ушел. Нормально, блин. Че нажрется, нас захерачит. Че его жопу спасать?
Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Сомневаюсь, брат.
He's got a good heart, but he
Этот не
doesn't have the sense that
повзрослеет,
he
да.
was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Монахи посреди. Мало на массе.
That's a
Чё
view
угораете?
fit for a king.
Нифига он набрал. Сухой еще, за банки.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this
Yeah,
water
wow.
isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy
Че у них это
shrinking.
такие сечки какие странные?
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Бля, типок. Чё?
What's the matter?
Females!
Бабы.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly.
Хорош.
We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Не, ну стоп. Можно и по бабам.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
Чё капсул был, бля? Не прочитал.
Stop your nonsense and
Sorry,
crouch
sorry.
down. If they spot you, the fun will be over. Hear
Всё
that
понял.
singing? They must be close.
Знаете, Яна вообще красава. Близко. Тяночки,
Hear that?
тяночки.
Do you think they might be bathing?
Сядь.
Come on. Let's get closer.
Сядь, блядь.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Ага.
Hey? What is this racket here? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
Тихо, тихо. Вот это задание я понимаю. Настоящее мужское задание. Опа.
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vyjde byl jen kousek, báby křičujou se, aleluja domine,
Мышка родится.
aleluja domine. Pana je u muziky, Směje se na kasníky, ty jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking God, you're a...
Вася.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Не. Убили братишек.
A letter.
Тянку. Девочку украли.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance.
Гаси их.
They're gone. And then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Нельзя. Спасти надо, спасти.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Красавчик.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
На. Ну, красава так-то.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Да, как собака плывет на
Just
туре.
now!
Конечно.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick! Oh, Mott.
Барбозовый.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Бля, жестко попали.
Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'll lead the way.
Что там?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Я тебя запомнил, да? Сбежать с фронта Райна, да?
Get out of the woods
Разыскивать
and
зайца.
find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Блин, заяц вообще классно сделал. Капсулка идти пешком, я понял.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacre!
Footprints,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You honestly think they
Get
can
to
swim
work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your talk does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men before you kill you in skirmish.
Maybe, but I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Да какого?
There's more of them up top. Fuck! They're coming here! Stand still!
Shouldn't you be keeping watch
Wait.
instead?
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank. Not here.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from there through the foliage.
But we were sent up top.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks.
Kurwa! They're fleeing to the rock!
Он что, увидел нас?
Hurry! Run around!
Гондон.
We'll catch them at the top!
Наверх? Нет, не видели.
What now?
Eh? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Пак стреляют.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Ущелье? Дыра не была, нет?
Hey! Get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you
Надо
don't
убить
say,
кого-то. Оружие
genius.
взять, всю
Calm
хуйню
down,
взять.
for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Базар. Они сюда идут.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken
Не
his
понял.
leg.
Они сюда идут. Тут прохода нет. Я застрял. ГГ. Че, его нельзя убить?
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he?
Куда он пропал? Свалил, что ли, крысёныш? Или его поймали? Блин.
I'll show you!
ГГ.
Alert! To arms!
ГГ. Че делать? Ваншот дали. О, картинка прикольная. ГГ. С ним поговорить надо, ничего. Понял. Ну, драться не вариант вообще. Из-за кровотечения. Чей тоже хп мало.
За камень.
Как лоша раздох.
You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me too.
Got it.
Huh? Strange.
Нормально. Камень имба.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Фак. Бля.
Where is he?
Как его задоджить? Куда налево, направо?
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Вот он, мышь.
Oh, God, we found each other. I managed to warn you when I was talking to you. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Что это? Что это было? Плюс меч. Ну, давай, падла.
Fuck you, Horson!
У меня выносливости очень мало. Надо чисто контратаковать. Тварь. Ну ты гандон. Вноса все не хватает. Живем. На тебе, Че он живучий такой, а? Тварь. На, спать. Раненый даже. Сюда. Его синтроне. О, вены на ветрах. Улетел. Да не так.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Че лежишь так? Живой? Живой. А рана где?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Батя.
Pa.
Не родной батя.
Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am
Умер.
I dead? Not yet.
Нет.
I'm dead, though.
Да, я помер. Нормально. Играют.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where
am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Нифига.
And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Wow, that's a...
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods.
пригодится.
And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Живем.
How are you holding up?
Плохо, неплохо.
It's not so bad.
Что это? Галюники.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here. One man army. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry. Bianca.
Come on!
Бланка, вот откуда имя.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy,
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you
We'll
mad?
in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Ян красавчик вообще. Помогает Деталу.
Henry, focus.
You can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
I'll kill them.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Oh, run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
No.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Липа.
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
О, бабочка. Красивая.
Hold on. Hold on. We. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Павлена.
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you
Мы
no
не
harm.
злыдни. Друг
My
другу
friend needs help.
Нормально.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, horse sons.
Why? Хорош.
Think against
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Меч у этой твари был. Живой, интересно. Ой-ой-ой.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Он живой. Ой, братишка. Убил, значит, гондона. Четко. Ты узнал, где твоя постель. Ну, не уверен, что она его.
What happened?
Это бабуля?
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Страшное падение. Из-за страшного падения чудо удалось выжить, но из-за полученных травм потеряли несколько очков основного уровня, навыков и умений. Ничего не поделаешь, придется постепенно восстанавливаться и позже возвращать их в игру. А то есть, слушай, к чему? А ну. Ну-ка, 4, да? Если больше. Рубашку. Похлебкаюсь. Ням-ням.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Факт. О, найс. Тут чё? Что за набор стрелка? Замышили. Поддержание лука, арбалета, рабочего стола. А где она говорила сыр? Там что-то на столе. Нож можно взять, нет? Тут фризит. Нормально. Суета. Поднять его, убрать. Есть у тебя. В принципе, можно все забрать. Пояс. Цель. Ячейку, куда можно повезти снадобье и еду. Так сможешь быстро использовать их во время боя. И активировать выбор ячейки. За перемещением поместить предмет в ячейку. Жаль, 5, 6, 7, 8. Или его. Это не будем. Сапоги можно, это можно. Так, ну.
When's the last time I ate something?
Ты недавно ел. Как это в кошель убрать? Нет кошеля. А это что? Ладно. Ну, яблоко сховаем. А нафиг, надо еще с похлебки поесть.
Someone up there looking out.
Вы же можете спав в кровати или спасительного сна. Лутаемся по полной.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
А чьи давно готовят? Это эликсиры. Фиксируем. Нормально.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Так.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center.
Фиолетовые цветочки, белые лепестки.
There's a footpath
Я знаю,
leading
как
up to the
ромашка
rocks.
выглядит. Пришел
You go
фиолетовый.
along there
Мы
till you
шарим.
reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
Закопаем здесь бабуля, не парься.
It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You've lost a lot of blood, but with a bit of luck you should pull through.
Вау. Чё, пошли, братишка. Здесь никто на нас не нападет. Тупо кабан стоит. Бывает.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
В натуре.
You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Ебать, чё шея, брат. Чё, как копать? Нормально. Чилит. Что-то я вообще не туда, да? Факт. Надо вернуться. Чертополох в натуре.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Вообще не туда, короче.
When's the last time I ate something?
Жрать хочет, угорает. Ладно, он раненый. Похлебки бахнем потом.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Это интересно, кстати. Ты чё? Лось? Шалфей.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Одуванчик. Одуванчик. Ромашка.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Барбос.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Не Барбос.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Какое оружие?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know, Lord Fo-
Че, не берется?
Virgo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know
На
about it.
нас напали. Ну,
I'm
допустим.
Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
No,
We're
sorry.
not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Посмотрим.
Hey, this'll
What
be
are you
quick.
doing?
This'll be quick, boy.
Это что такое? Это что такое?
You wanna try me?
Бля, не хватает сил. Знаете, по кочеришке. Да?
Come on then.
Давай, давай, давай. Как я не попал? На, по кочеришке. готово. Что есть? Еда. Собираем. Так, факел. Еда, ключ, краска. Окей. А меч?
I feel quite hungry.
Что-то есть охота. Так, что нам надо? Это надо выкинуть один. Потом надо перевязать раны.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
That's nothing but a scratch or two. You should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what a battered fella looks like. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right? They didn't harm you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Можно сказать, но он спасал.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
Не, я всех вырежу, не ссы.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I need something to eat.
Говорить. Во все тяжкие. Варим.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Так. Возьми вино, 2 горсти ромашки и горсть шалфея. Вино, 2 ромашки, шалфей. Положи в котелок ромашку и кипяти 1 оборот. Измельчи шалфей, добавь в котелок. В конце слей. Вино куда?
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Так, нам надо вино.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Две горсти ромашки.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Вроде понял. Чем? Вот, опускаем. Переворачиваем. 1 оборот.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with the mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Прикольно. Мне в первой части эта механика нравилась. Продолжать. Книжку закрыл, книжку забрал. Nice.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Одежду бы постирать. Кайф был бы. Похавать надо. О, смотри, оно этот обновилось. Тоже кручу. Кабанчик. Может, целый схрон, бля. Братская могила. Одного туда скинули, второго. Третий еще там валяется. Нормально бабулька скажет, блядь. Пришли 2 типа. Резню устроили. Могилу здесь на кладбище сделали. В натуре. Тут одежда чистая, кстати. Табак или это типа то, что я умылся?
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Тяжело работа, ваша работа. Я еще задним найти. Как его звали, я забыл. Пофиг какой. Меч. Должен быть меч, не? Жаль, меч не дропнулся. А, это очень не надо было хоронить? Нету этой. Да, его не надо было. Фак. Почему? Его типа не должно было быть? Да, смотри, не копается. Ну ладно. Это кто? Он что, умер? Дышит. Ладно. Ложимся. Ну, плавать. И спать. Сколько? По фусу восстановиться. Вот, 9 часов. Нормально.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in
Нас
Necropolis,
опять мир
things would have
забрали,
worked out
получается.
differently.
В первой части он же у него остался меч.
Where's my fucking sword?
Кто бы ему одолжил.
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Сук жиза.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Да это Павлина? Или как это?
Hallelujah.
Аллилуйя.
I thought you'd never wake.
Вау,
Were you having a
вау.
nightmare?
Сюда, пацаны. Ничего, только ничего. Плюс, вай.
Oi.
Ну, я
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Уже болтает там.
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Он может.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Прекрасное дело.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Ну да.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I could go for something to eat now.
Встаем. Хаваем. То хаваем. До завтрака. Подожди, где? Oh.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes...
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
seat. He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh.
Верхнюю часть бедра, говорит.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Top.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
May God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I know. I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Что-то знакомо, что-то помню.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword,
тот
too.
мудак.
But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Охотничий тесак.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got
Nice.
here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Блин, про пса-то я не спросил. Это тоже надо вернуть. Нормально, Бажан. Ты свайп. Спасибо. Опача. Это будет круто. Тут графон в синематике вообще 10 на 10. В принципе, в самой игре тоже найс. На высоких нормально. Смотрим. Бэм-бэм-бэм.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Постучи.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Вперед. Нормально.
Fucking shit!
Гандоны.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also
Твою
ambushed by
мать, их тоже
outlaws.
завалили.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
Я не знаю. ГГ. Попали они жестко. Что нам делать?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Грузи.
you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Попали, ребята. Сейчас камбэкнем. Бабки нафармим. Всех захаваем. Девок заберем.
The fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Yeah.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Ну, сначала так.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Чем за еду платить? Вопрос. Вопрос открытый.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Вау.
What is
Это та самая.
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench.
Ты чё мудила?
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you.
Fuck
A
again.
full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my, ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Нормально. Реально. Бывает.
I could get in through my uncle. He works in Samin's stables.
What was that?
Daddy's wounded.
Oh. Poor Captain Carter never gets back on his feet.
Нормально.
His men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Can't wait.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then.
I thought we divided
I'll
it
be right
fairly.
back.
But that toe rag only gave me the innards.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Чего, блядь?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Фак, ты чё мышишь? Это я заруинил. Красноречие надо вывести, что ли? Там просто как-то агрессивно было написано, типа.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Базар делаем.
All right. we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us.
Репутация.
For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Даже не знаю, парень. Так. Где она
Where's the
будет?
wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Okay.
It seems that's really our only chance.
Да,
What's
шанс
that?
есть.
Oh,
Venture.
nothing.
If you want to find out more,
Просто.
there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Так. Мешки, где-то здесь тип какой-то.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Правда?
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Типок.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue.
Yeah, тип.
People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared
Конечно.
up,
Word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Нормально, новое знаю.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst,
Надо найти, кстати,
I'll help you
барбоса надо
find your
найти.
dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Кстати, квест, это очки, по-моему. Доступные очки у меня 14. А как качать его? Три очка у меня доступно. Как качать? Во. Подожди. Понравится взял тебя на службу, то первым делом отправил на обучение к мастеру Бернарду. Ты до сих пор помнишь его оплеухи? Его необходимо для использования всех видов оружия, для тебя будет на 2 меньше. В самом своей силы меньше, чем будешь носить меньше. Наоборот, завышится урон больше. С таким умением ты следующий нужно показать. Так, ну это мы качаем точно. При наборе репутации образ будет на 10% меньше. Теперь репутация добычи будет на 10% меньше. На 10% выше, да? Урон от падения снижается на 30%. Ловкость необходима для использования всех видов оружия. Красноречие. При продаже оружия будет на 10% выше. Торгуясь, ты получишь плюс 4 красноречия, значит легче договориться о цене. Как будто вот это можно взять. И пока, наверное, все. Навыки. Так еще можно. Связки. Ой. Владение мечом. Несколько ударов мечом или искусственный удар, там мгновенно восстановить часть выносливости, но снова атаковать. Если удачно нанес ранение в незакрытую зону противника, то есть зону, откуда он не блокировал, ему будет сложнее отразить следующие атаки. Полностью подготовил атаку мечом, то навык владения мечом повышает настроение. Это значит... Не. Полностью подготовил атаку мечом. Каждый успешный царский мечом заметно снижает ловкость и обретение. Вот, наверное. Окей. Защита головы. Жилете шлем. Блоки будут расходоваться между носом от защиты оружия. Схватки против нескольких придет, твои силы, ловкость и навыки, видимо, повышаться на 2. Будет вынос, будет становиться 10% быстрее. Вот это норм. Бой без оружия надо качать тоже. Человек без оружия меньше выносливости будет на 10% мощнее. Коль ты был играем против вооруженного, братьям, то на 5. Это вкачаем. Рывком. Бой без оружия, метка, связки. Репутация. Чуть подкачались, нормально.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
Oh.
Да неси. Сюда?
Man, to find out.
Не дотащил, походу.
A tankard of ale, thanks. I need to plow too, you know.
Походу сюда. Ого.
And nor should you, except I don't have a bullock, and you won't let me.
Понял. Два.
Oi, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
С ним еще побазарить, кстати, он что-то про свадьбу знает.
They don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave until the last moment this year. So have you got any ideas?
Well, why the long face?
3. Что это?
Did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault. What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Мудак.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Погнали, погнали. Чего их так много? Тут их много.
Fucking hell.
Surprise,
He knows how to sword fight.
Dung grubber.
Yeah, don't spare him.
We're gonna get you.
Get him!
And thwap.
А, он окружает.
Don't spare him.
Don't play
Не,
games.
не, не, я не хотел.
Yes. Come on then.
Nice strike.
Why'd you do it?
Не собирался сдаваться.
What do you want? No paramta miss. Take that fucker out. Revert dich aus.
Блин,
Show what
хочешь.
you're made of. This has been going on too long. Right, get him.
Just him.
Show
your
Yeah, don't spare him.
What do you want?
У нас совсем куда.
Take that
Короче,
fucker
чисто
out,
на
damn it.
парирование работает.
Now you're finished. That's mad.
Na los.
Why'd he do it?
Давай, давай.
Get him! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Ah!
To the stocks with him.
No, you don't.
На тебе, тварь. А чё? Не понял. Криптона, что ли? Я думал, прям нормально нахуй. На контратаке отработать не дали, падла. Я случайно сдаюсь криптоном. Это смешно. Нормально сделано.
What the hell is going on here?
Махач.
Grab them vagabonds.
Не по.
Bastards!
This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
No.
Fuck.
Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Закидали нас. Ильтобесие. Его нормально этому рыцарю?
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really going to blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Суета.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't
Серьезно, расскажешь.
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Думай. Что, как думается? Кого материт-то? Уф.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Бля, втащили.
Oh shit.
Курва мать.
Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Хейтер. Че ругается сейчас с
I'll
братишкой?
look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Браток. Тильтанул.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Что самого все. Как так стоит? Тильт. Так, линия репутации. Это мы смотрели.
I suppose
Hey,
I really
you.
do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry? Aye. You're in the right place. Over here? Do you have a moment?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be
За что?
thanking you.
Uh-huh.
Что это?
For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that.
No.
Unless
Факты.
somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey,
Load.
you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Бара.
Looks like you know
Баратом.
your way
С дотом.
around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Минус репутация. Найс. Надо было про кота спрашивать.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it.
А, или это
I've
из-за
been in
вашего
the ship
голоса?
plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary groschen in sight. With the city folk,
Right.
it's bound to be better.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Huh.
But I won't be troubling her
Удивишь.
long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Вот про кота.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Языцкий
He watches
пруд.
the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Понял. Как он
How does he
красуется.
show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But
Сильный.
to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Нормально.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Ну, не хотелось бы воровать, на самом
Thanks,
деле.
but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
Денег.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Время есть.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
В принципе,
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
давай. Спасибо. Сохранилось, да? Ну все, с кайфом. Чем? На следующем стриме продолжим. Завтра, думаю, нормально будет. Игра вообще кайф. Как и ожидал. Нормальное приключение. Все, всем спасибо.